everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my weekly product pan. So, I couldn't find it. Last week I drew the Anastasia Beverly Hills Miami palette. It's one of the oldest palettes I have. And I drew this shade Vanilla. So what I did is I used Vanilla as a brow bone highlight. I like to do a matte-ish highlight down the middle of my nose. And then I use like a white or creamy shadow to kind of clean up my edges. I don't like to do the tape trick because to me that's a little too stark, but if I use a powder it's more natural. So this is, it's not exactly a matte white, but it's not shimmery either. It's, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's on my brow bone today. It's down the middle of my nose. See, I think there you can kind of see that it's not exactly matte, but it's pretty close. I also, as always, I try to stick to predominantly using this palette throughout the week because that way I can kind of get a feel for the whole palette. And I did that and I really liked it. This is a very neutral palette for me. If you follow me, then you know I'm not necessarily a super neutral eyeshadow kind of girl, but I used it a lot. Like today I'm very, very neutral for me, but I like it. I think it's pretty and you know, I don't really have any complaints about it. So yeah, I definitely think I want to keep this in my collection. If you were wondering, today I have on the shade Glisten on my lid and Caramel. Yeah, it's not Caramel, it's Caramel in my crease. Gold bar on my inner corner, Caramel down there, and then Vanilla on my brow bone. So I do think it's worth keeping. I still really like it and I enjoy using it, and I kind of have enjoyed this more neutral eye look, and I don't know, maybe I'll do some more neutral looks. Maybe not. So I will be keeping that in my collection. And now I'm going to draw a new item from my makeup collection. So I have 1 to 1,260 on random.org, 506. Sorry, I know the lighting's still not great. It's raining and it is 8:20 in the morning and I've got to get to school. I try to get there by 8, but obviously that's not happening today. So I just am working with what I got. So 506 is from the Smashbox Art Love Color Palette, which is this palette right here. It's one of those giant Smashbox palettes that have a ton of colors. So I want to say what we got: 32 eyeshadows and then 8 cheek products. And the shade I drew is Ebony, which is this one, which is just a matte black. So I can definitely use that as like an eyeshadow, as a powder liner. I like to use a powder liner as opposed to like a pencil. And I'll you know, play with this palette and see what I come up with and see if I still like it. I feel like I like this palette. There are some shades in here that are kind of disappointing. Like I know this green shade never does really what I want and stuff, but I'll play with it and determine if it's worth keeping because it is pretty chunky in my collection. So I will report back next week. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below and I'll see you all real soon. Bye.